California, the Outlaw, your alternative. Mesilla Valley Transportation, Tarleton and Sunside Family Liquid Trucking, Complete Parts and Equipment, number 41. It's Carson Macedo. Two-time Jackson Nationals champion Brad Sweet defending Jackson Nationals champion Carson Macedo. Lap number 1 for Macedo will come across the line. A 13.597. Brad Sweet is not as good. 13.750. A tenth and a half difference. Carson Macedo will come across the line for lap number 2. His time, a 13.597, is his better time. Brad Sweet not as good. The run ends for Brad Sweet with a 13.750. So Brad Sweet starts third tonight. Carson Macedo wins the penultimate round of the King of the Hill.
And the feature winner each of the last 2 nights now moves out to challenge him. From Alice Springs, Northern Territory, Australia, the Toyota Racing Development, Roth Motorsports, Roth Enterprises, HR Livestock Transportation, number 83, James McFadden. J-Mac and Carson Macedo battling for the pole position in the AGCO Jackson Nationals powered by Fitz. Lap 1 for McFadden, 13.648, 1.3648. Carson Macedo on lap number 1, not as good, a 13.666, 1.3666, separated by 2/100ths of a second. McFadden second lap, a 13.705. Can Macedo steal the pole on the final time around? Checkered flag waves. Macedo cannot do it. It's a 13.010, and so claiming the pole position by 2/100ths of a second in the number 83, James McFadden. Jackson Motorplex, you wanted the best, you got them 4 abreast, often imitated, never duplicated, the greatest show on dirt, the world of Outlaws, NOS Energy Drink Sprint Cars! Logan Schuhart, Sheldon Hodgel, Scott Boguski, Casey K, Corey Eliason, Chase Randall, David Gravel, Spencer Baston, Robbie Price, Sam Haverdeep, Lockie McHugh, Caleb Johnson, Ian Madsen, and Brooke Tatnall. The AGCO Jackson Nationals underway.
James McFadden wins the race to the opening set of turns. Here comes Macedo to his outside, nearly side by side. Now we are
travel car upside down. Brooke Tatnall in turns 1 and 2, upside down. Green flag waves, and they race into turn 1. And down low, James McFadden. Up high, Carson Macedo. J-Mac leaves the midpoint of the back straightaway, but Macedo right there with him.
McFadden's going to slide up the racetrack slightly off of turn number 4, nose to tail at the flag stand. Third, Giovanni Selzy. Fourth, Brad Sweet. They battle for the 3rd spot, but the race for the lead still a good one as we head down the back straightaway.
McFadden runs the low line on the speedway. Carson Macedo right in the middle of the racing surface. McFadden maintains the top spot. Field starting to space out just a little bit now. David Gravel way up high in 3 and 4. Trying to advance from deep in the field. Currently running in that 17th position.
A good run there for Logan Schuhart to the inside of Sanders as they race deep in the field. Sanders testing the waters on the outside, loses a spot to Schuhart, and now the Shark Racing cars are running 7th and 8th together here tonight in the middle of the pack.
Sheldon Hodgel trying to close in on Justin Sanders as well. More cool vapor trail shots down the back straightaway here at Jackson Motorplex. Sheldon Hodgel with a high side in turn number 1 coming after Justin Sanders. The race for 9th, but Sanders holds him off for now.
Out front, it was a 1-second advantage last time. This time, nearly 1.2 seconds is the gap. James McFadden putting distance between himself and Carson Macedo. But within the next lap to 2 laps, the back of the field will come into play, and it's a 3-car battle for position right now.
Yeah, absolutely. James McFadden quickly closing in on the back of the pack, and 3 drivers battling there. Meanwhile, the Shark Racing cars now get a little bit closer as they race for the 7th spot. Tanner Holmes has it with Logan Schuhart just behind him running in 8th.
James McFadden now officially has caught the back of the field. First car to go a lap down is Lockie McHugh, but McHugh's closing in on Ian Madsen. They're battling for position. McHugh slides high, they nearly came together. McFadden slid into the middle of the racetrack, had to back out of it. That allows Macedo to close in.
Close call for the winner each of the preliminary nights here. Carson Macedo now cutting into what was nearly a 1 second lead. Again, traffic difficult here on a fast racetrack early on in this 35-lap feature. James McFadden now leading only by less than half a second. Carson Macedo right there on his back bumper.
Macedo's there. Giovanni Scelzi's not far behind. Macedo's going to test the waters on the outside of the speedway. Can he find grip upstairs? Not quite, but he closes in down the front straightaway on James McFadden. They both go to the inside behind Lockie McHugh in turns 1 and 2.
Top three getting closer and bunched up tighter as they work the traffic. Now again, James McFadden unable to get by the 25 of Lockie McHugh, racing right in front of him 11 laps in to this AGCO Jackson Nationals feature.
Scelzi's closing in on Macedo. Brad Sweet closing in as well as the leader struggles with the back of the field. It's allowing the top four and even the top five with Buddy Kofoid to all bunch up as we race down the front straightaway.
Brad Sweet running in fourth, closing in on the third place car of Giovanni Scelzi. James McFadden still showing the way, but again having difficulty getting by the slower cars. Right now, everybody running nearly the same speed, wide open around the Jackson Motorplex.
So far, the only car who's been able to really move forward with any kind of consistency is Spencer Baston. Started 18th, currently 14th. He's a +4 right now. He looked to the inside of Casey Kane, but out front, action heating up. Scelzi tries the top side of the speedway.
That opens up the inside lane for the big cat. Brad Sweet moves by into third, and now Scelzi fourth, trying to catch back up with that Napa number 49.
One off the pace, it's Buddy Kofoid. Buddy Kofoid off the pace on the back straightaway. He was running in fifth. We'll see if he can make his way to the infield, but heartbreak for Buddy Kofoid in the top five.
Saw James McFadden get the left front tire up on the berm entering turn 1. A little bit of dust kicked up there by the race leader. We are 16 laps into this 35-lap feature. James McFadden is letting the drop of the green flag, but he's got Carson Macedo and Brad Sweet right there with him.
Surface starting to widen out a little bit in turns 1 and 2. Cars moving up the banking just a little bit over there. Lockie McHugh has actually pulled back away from James McFadden. So not only has McFadden not been able to put the 25 behind him, the 25 is actually pulled away slightly. This time at the flag stand, James McFadden will see the cross flags. 18 laps in the books.
Last lap, Lockie McHugh a 1/10 of a second faster in lap time than race leader James McFadden. J-Mac still trying to keep up with the back of the field. He knows he's got cars closing in on him. Brad Sweet getting a little bit closer to second place, Carson Macedo, and now McFadden to the inside of McHugh gets by the slower car out of turn 4.
McHugh's going to go up to the top. That might open the door for Carson Macedo to try to do the same. Not this time through turns 1 and 2. And James McFadden's going to have to contend with Ian Matson. Here goes Macedo underneath Lockie McHugh. No lap cars between the leader and Carson Macedo.
Brad Sweet to the inside of McHugh as well in 1 and 2, so he clears the Aggenberry Motorsports entry. 20 laps complete, make it 21 now for the Roth Enterprises number 83. James McFadden leading him, and Carson Macedo and Brad Sweet right there behind him.
Donnie Schatz has moved into the top 5 now. Logan Schuchart runs 6th. Tanner Holmes 7th. Justin Sanders 8th. Sheldon Haudenschild 9th. And Brock Zierfoss currently rounds out the top 10. Still just a 3/10 of a second advantage for James McFadden ahead of Carson Macedo. When does the top line come in for those drivers running behind the leader?
Closing in on the 10-lap-to-go mark here in the AGCO Jackson Nationals. And now Macedo, a quick peek to the inside in turn 1. Couldn't do anything with J-Mac there. McFadden pulls away by a couple of car lengths down the back straightaway.
One car that's been running the top a little bit more consistently is that 6th place running Logan Schuchart. Now he's going to have to get out of that top line as he catches Lockie McHugh. But Schuchart's trying to roll in the top side. Rico Abreu is as well. A few cars deeper in the pack running the top consistently. When does the line come in and who finds it first?
Saw Rico Abreu move by Brock Zierfoss into the top 10. Carson Macedo right there with the race leader as they roll behind the 7 of Ian Matson. Macedo a quick peek to the inside down the back straightaway. They race for the lead, and Carson Macedo takes it into turn 3.
Just like that, the defending AGCO Jackson Nationals powered by Fenn champion is now the race leader with 26 laps in and 9 laps remaining. Carson Macedo out front. McFadden still second. Sweet third. Giovanni Scelzi fourth. Donnie Schatz rounds out the top 5.
Macedo wastes no time pulling away from J-Mac and now working on the 7 of Ian Matson to put that car a lap down. Matson back to his outside, but Macedo maintains the top spot in front of the slower car, this time by 28 laps in the books.
28 in and just 7 remain now for Carson Macedo in his quest to become a back-to-back Jackson Nationals champion. we look deeper in the field, a couple of cars still making their way forward. Spencer Bayston now plus 6 positions, 18th to 12th so far. He's the leading contender for the KSE Hard Charger.
Carson Macedo now up to a 1.2-second lead over James McFadden, this time by 5 laps to go at Jackson Motorplex in the AGCO Jackson Nationals powered by Fendt.
And as we say that, Bayston actually goes around Brock Zierfoss. Give him another spot. He's up to 11.
Caution.
Ian Madsen, smoke behind the Sandvik Racing number 7, stopped in turn number 2. For his second consecutive AGCO Jackson Nationals crown powered by Fendt, out of turn number 4, we will have just a handful of laps remaining. Macedo sets the pace and we're back to green.
Brad Sweet to the top in turn 1, coming after James McFadden for second. He'll make the pass and now set his sights on Macedo. The big cat prowling late at Jackson Motorplex.
Sweet puts the right rear on the cushion. The top has been found. Brad Sweet powers around Carson Macedo. The crowd's going crazy in front of us. We're side by side for the race lead.
Sweet led lap 31. Macedo back to the point down the back straightaway.
And here comes Donnie Schatz around the outside of McFadden for third, but the battle for lead is heating up with only 3 laps to go.
Sweet to the inside of Macedo, side by side out of turn 2. They'll race wheel to wheel for the lead into turn 3. The big cat right back to the high side of the speedway. Macedo upstairs to block.
Sweet turns it down the hill. They come to the flag stand. It's still Macedo, but Sweet back to the bottom. Macedo on the top. Sweet slide job. You've got a new leader down the back straightaway. The crowd goes wild again in front of us.
This time by, white flag will wave. Macedo trying to come back underneath Brad Sweet as they race under the white flag.
Macedo down to the inside. Slide job for the race lead. Macedo's got it down the back straightaway. We're down the back stretch for the final time. Into turn number 3. Macedo down low. Sweet up high. Carson Macedo wins